Manuel. I want to say Manuel, but it's not Manuel. It's Manuel. Manuel. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Manuel.
Manuel. I want to be like, you know, I'm a Spanish speaker too, all right? Not just you. Jack finds himself in a 1v1 across walls on left hand and still doesn't matter. Gets the pick all up to Deceptives.
And that's it. 1v2 now. But this is very big for Acorn's team that's top 1 right now. Getting those eliminations not only gives them 10 points from eliminations, but
so they're playing it very smart. They recognize it's their game to lose. All they have to do is place. If they can get another 20 or 30 points from placement, maybe a limb or 2 or 3 or 4 along the way, it's their game. I think they're looking great and they're securing it. They're really punching their ticket.
Exactly. And where is Bank right now? Outcast Frat is getting completely keyed by this duo, and I'm not sure where Bank is. He might have just went to go play it solo again. I mean, he was doing it well so far, so why not do it again? But I'm very curious to know where he is. Maybe on top of the hill here?
I don't know. Coop picks up a double kill on the top elimination feed. COD Genesis takes out Frat. So you're right. We're Bank. It's like, where's Waldo? But where's Bank? Question. He's nowhere to be found. And then all of a sudden he just pops out. He's like, hey, I'm here.
Hello.
No, a little too soon, too late, I think, now for Bank. It's a little high ground, but I don't know what happened there. That's where chemistry is important. You have to make sure as a team, you're rotating together. You're always on the same page, because maybe Frat wanted to take that fight. Maybe Bank did it, and that split-second decision cost them. Sometimes you just want to, if your teammate makes a mistake, you have to commit to it. Sometimes if a teammate makes a mistake, you have to just let him. You have to let him make a mistake. It's almost like your child, you know? Your child makes a mistake. It's like, sorry, kid, you're done for. No, I'm just kidding.
Left him down there.
Left him down. I love the drop.
Took a zip line, and one of them made it across, and Frat got sprayed on the zip line, lost a lot of health, and had to stop that rotation, which made him get split. So maybe instead of taking the zip line, which is the faster route, just go around the slower route, dead side, not risk it as much, and then could went well. But look at Furious and Calc. I'm curious to see what loot they have here. They used an impulse to get into zone, playing it pretty safe, knowing that this is the last match here.
I gotta say, you know, this is the point in the game that we always talk about in that roller coaster, right? We got one more drop, and we got one more final drop. It's gonna be insane. 66 players alive. We might see Storm Surge here. I don't think we've seen a whole lot of. We do know we do have a couple teams alive. The XF Boys alive. OP Acorn and Jack alive. Send Aspect and Zuni's alive, as we see XZ on screen right now. Trashy, who is in 9th place. We just saw him get an elimination, also alive. So, Boyle Rocane, same thing. Furious Calc, same thing. Bank, probably in the worst position right now because he lost his teammate. No, certainly won't be able to get a revive here. That's kind of where we're at. A lot of our top 10 teams are still in this one. I haven't seen Skittles and Chap. I haven't seen TSM Stretch or CSM. It messes me. TSM Commandment and Liquid Stretch yet either. So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, and look at that massive mountain here, and the former CEO of Dab holding his throne. It seems maybe it got a little personal there against Sprite. But if it closes on that mountain, we could see him taking his position as CEO again back.
That's true. That is very true. I will say. You have an opportunity here, Gandhi. All right. You messed up. You lost it to Sprite. Dab. But maybe you... No, I'm just kidding. Jokes aside. Big shout to both the Dab boys. And big shout out. You see Sprite Dab alive as well as Gandhi Dab. Xset Knight currently holding a high ground center circle. So they're in a good spot here. Currently in 2nd place. They need to get a few eliminations if they want to get first, because Jack and Acorn have done enough so far. 10 more points from Elims, and they're showing no sign of slowing down.
Absolutely. And zone closed quite well for the XZ duo here, but look at that. Mountain is in the zone. It is very possible that the half and half zone closes partially on that mountain, but XZ's team is gonna need some tags here. We talked about Storm Surge already, but for those who missed it, it's the minimum damage threshold that you have to do if there's too many players alive, and if you don't make that threshold, you will get struck by this lightning bolts from the sky that do a lot of damage per second. So they have to find tags. They gotta do these AR shots, so maybe get a pump shot close by here so the Storm Surge does not tag them. But oh no, they get beamed. Fallout.
Yeah, that's exactly right. XZ gets taken out, for now at least, tagged up. They get focused, the rev should come through. They should be okay. Meanwhile, Aspect, an opportunity here. 3rd place in this one. Going into it. Well, they need to get some limbs, but they should be in a good spot. They are certainly contenders. Sprite Dab gets an elimination. Sticks gets one as well, and of course, Liquid Stretch gets one as well at the top left of your screen. Ronaldo, Ghost, Gamakami, both get eliminations as well. That's on Dab though, so it's looking a little scary for them.
Zone has now appeared here. Half and half zone did not close on the mountain, but it did close on the side of the zone that has the least players. I think I see 2 or 3 duos in there in Fallout.
Yeah, it's true. And Bank is out. So they go from 3rd or 4th to now, who knows? Unfortunate situation. And now it's actually going to be Aspect that gets taken out as well. And guess who it is? It's Avery. So we've been questioning, when's Avery going to show up and wake up? And here he is. 2 eliminations already. Him and Booga. It's been the Booga show so far. Avery pops off in game 6 when it matters. He gets to pick on Shades, and they'll be able to heal back up. That's huge.
That is massive. We could see that they only had 7 HP there. Avery almost got eliminated, but Booga managed to finish that fight quickly, allowing Avery to heal up with a med kit that I saw he had in his inventory and shields up. So it's looking good for them. I also see Clicks still alive here. Not sure if Bizzle, there he is. Both of them doing good, and Acorn as well. Although he doesn't have much shields or builds, it could get a little.
I wonder about that. I want to ask you. I mean, they dropped Slurpee swaps. They won the initial. You think they'd have a good inventory leaving Slurpees? The loot is not there because there's so much shield. The loot's just not there, or what is it? I mean, I know they took the wide rotation as well, so they didn't really focus on looting.
Well, we can remember when they fell down that mountain, Acorn had 100 builds total. He had almost nothing, and on that rotate, it's difficult. You got to build to get up, and you can farm a little bit, but you got to get the zone. So that battle just kind of messed it up. But look at this. Fallout, Clicks getting into the box, and Bizzle, but Acorn manages to take them both out. What a huge group of eliminations there for Acorn, and he even gets the res on Jack.
Yeah, not just the res, but he gets so excited, he picks his teammate up and throws him across the room. That's how hype he was. No, I'm just kidding. Nice job right there. That was huge. Big plays from Acorn. And that's a big double, not just in general, but also because of the opponents, their enemy. It was Bizzle and Clicks. Talk about a way to try and secure it. Acorn and Jack are punching their ticket, securing their own fate, their destiny here to be the winners of the first ever duos competition for NA East. Can they close it out is the question. They have to perform. They have to make it to the late game. Right now, they have 322, and that number's just growing as they stay alive.
This is it. This is the last match. The moving zones commence. The most intense part of the end game. The last part of that roller coaster. And they're getting right into it. Acorn does not have many builds here. Only 28. So they can maybe make it this rotation. But after that, it's going to be very difficult.
That's exactly right. These builds not looking great. 15 total builds left. You think they would have gotten a couple on Bizzle and Clicks? Because usually Bizzle and Clicks are very good at surviving and farming, but this time everyone's just, because no one has mats, because it's a high ground late game. It's a crazy finish here across elevation. Look at the builds right now. It's insane what you see on screen. Acorn making this rotation. It's like they're in a labyrinth, making it through. We see Xset alive. We see Extra Cable alive. We see Voyle and Rocane alive, as well as Rise takes out one.
This is a very dangerous zone here as well on the hill. Everybody knows this is the last game. They want to stay alive as long as possible. We see the Xset team. We see Cease. We see Frist. We see Furious, Calx Duo, and Acorn here trying to make it out alive, but it's not looking easy. He is in the zone. He has no hard heals to heal up here. He needs an elimination. There's Mars unable to secure it.
He was right there to get the pick on Mars, not able to do it. Furious gets taken out as well by Frist. Bully and Frist might be the ones reigning on the parade of Furious, and your prediction of him and Young Calc. We'll see if that's the case. Acorn got one. I think it was a knock. Acorn got the pick. Nope, I lied. Acorn took up themselves. That is good night and goodbye to Acorn and Jack. Now the question is, can Xset do it? They're the only team alive. 301. It looks like 329 was the magic number or so. Can they get 20 points? They need to survive here. Xset can control their fate. Let's see if they can do it here against some heavy hitters. Young Calc is still alive.
Ooh, this is very intense here, Fallout. Xset do have floppers, though. They can tank Storm if they need to, but they decide to make this tarp out. Great for looking for an impact, but look at Calc playing his solo. He downs Joji, has to look for a different angle, but no, gets knocked out. Now it's all up to Xset. If they win this game or even get a top placement, they could take home the whole tournament.
Yeah, take them off the hit list. That's another team in the top 10 that's out. So Xset should be in a good spot here if they can make it out of this mess. And it's a tough one, but look at this. Xset gets Shark, gets another one. That's 327. You can hardly believe it. Xset might be doing it. I'm losing my absolute mind if they will. Because guess what? The first place team, Acorn and Jack, are out.
They are playing this phenomenally, Fallout, using floppers to tank zone here, letting everybody battle it out before going in at the last second and looking for elimination. And this is it. Shark is going in, uses the bouncer. He might even have the mid ground here. Just needs to find an angle to get an impact frag here or just get as much placement as he can. 329 points. He's already so close. He might have already done it, might have become the victor of this finals tournament.
Yeah, it's looking good for them. Extra Caleb right below them. They got to take him out quickly. They want to try and rein in the parade, but he's looking great. Bully gets one. Bully always seems to be alive and relevant in these moments. Here we go. I think Impulse is going to come through. The shockwave, sorry. It looks like a pick comes in as well on Adgers. Extra Caleb trying to do work. Bully takes out one, and it looks like he's still alive. Xset Shark finally gets taken out, but it might have been enough. Who knows? We will see when the standings tally up. But I hate to say I told you so. Shark has just been playing different. He's built different. Xset has done such a good job scouting some of the best talent in Fortnite, and maybe, just maybe, Xset will get this championship. Let's close this one out.
Yeah, we have Caleb and his duo Vert, 2v2 situation here. Two West players playing on the East region, making it all the way to the top here. This victory royale could put them in a good placement. It won't be number one, but victory royale, that's 6 placement points there. All they have to do is close this out. 2v2. They don't have much health though, although it's pulling up a hill, so their opponents won't be able to do much.
Oh!
Shot! Fallout.
That was beautiful. 1 versus 2. Can he connect? He gets 1. He gets 2. The 2-piece comes in, and just like that, Extra Caleb connects. 5 eliminations and a victory royale for the boys from Extra from the West Coast.
And of course, congratulations to Caleb with the victory royale. But Knight and Shark do indeed take first place over Acorn and Jack with 338 points, 1 victory royale, and 25 eliminations. Big shout outs though to Acorn and Jack in second place, Booga and Avery in third,